Tonight we are so fortunate to have with us a renowned scholar to speak with us on the history and cultural context of today's play, A Wilderness. Please give a warm welcome to Demetrius Scholar.
What an honor it is to be here at the Riverside Theatre Shakespeare Festival. Ah, Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, acclaimed 17th century poet and playwright, and also the greatest writer in the history of the universe. Tonight, we examine a play that proved quite a departure for the bard. You can imagine the Queen's surprise when she first attended the edgy new work. Ah, Wilderness, a humorous depiction of American family life at the turn of the 20th century.
Stop! That's not right.
Ah, Wilderness, a humorous depiction of American family life at the turn of the 20th century. No, I'm quite sure that's correct.
Yes, but A Wilderness wasn't written by Shakespeare.
Yes, it was. It says so right here.
No. A Wilderness was written by Eugene O'Neill.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Oh, I get it. You're one of those people. Those people that think that there was no Shakespeare. Well, you've come to the wrong place, sweetheart. This is a Shakespeare festival, and we don't take kindly to people telling us the bard's works were actually written by Francis Bacon or Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford, or even this Eugene O'Neill you keep babbling about, because Shakespeare was Shakespeare. Otherwise, why would we call him Shakespeare, huh?
Look, I'm not saying that Eugene O'Neill was Shakespeare.
Oh, so you're only debating the authorship of this particular play. Oh, that is a relief. Last summer, my house was egged by a gang of roaming Oxfordians.
No, there is no authorship debate. Everybody knows that Eugene O'Neill wrote A Wilderness.
Listen, it is a joy to see such fervor over the works of the bard, but if you'll excuse me, I still have a Shakespeare lecture to give. Where was I? Ah, yes. One has to wonder, when the Queen first attended A Wilderness by William Shakespeare, could she even comprehend what she was seeing, or was her 17th century mind completely blown away by his 20th century American masterpiece?
All right, stop and think about what you just said. A Wilderness, a 20th century American masterpiece.
I don't follow.
Really? Okay, why would Shakespeare, an English playwright from the Elizabethan era, write a play about American family life in the 20th century?
Oh, little lady, didn't you know?
Shakespeare's work transcends time and locale.
Mr. Scholar, sir, I think what the intelligent yet attractive woman was trying to say is consistent with O'Neill's biography. Oh.
Would you school me, boy?
I quote, Eugene Gladstone O'Neill was a 20th century American playwright and Nobel laureate in literature. Although he is known primarily for his plays dealing with personal tragedy, he also wrote one well-known comedy, Wilderness.
Sounds an awful lot like another playwright who famously wrote both tragedies and comedies. But what an adorable little theory.
Oh. It is not a theory. Everybody knows that Eugene O'Neill wrote A Wilderness.
Your passion is adorable if misplaced, because, as we all know,
a single source does not a theory prove.
I read that on Wikipedia.
I think we're gonna need some backup here. We happen to have two guests from the Young O'Neillian Society. Say hello to Dexter and Amelia.
Oh, is that how this is going to work? Well, two can play at that game.
Are you crazy?
I just wanted to consult these books about Eugene O'Neill.
Oh, sorry. You know how it can get in academia.
Okay, what now? Let's just consult these books and see what we can find out.
But I'm the lecturer, not the finder-outer. Why don't you read them, since you seem to think you can play with the scholars, huh? You got what it takes, kid?
Okay, fine. I will read it. Eugene O'Neill, a writer of such plays as
Morning Becomes Electra.
Long Day's Journey into Night.
and
All Wilderness.
yeah, was among the first playwrights to introduce
Realism
into American drama. Realism, a technique usually associated with European playwrights such as
Chekhov.
Ibsen.
and
Strindberg.
And Shakespeare.
No, Shakespeare did not use realism.
But he was European.
You know what? Let's start out with some biographical information, okay?
Might we incorporate some dramatic stage pictures into your reading, ma'am?
Oh, excellent idea. I myself am more of a visual learner.
Certainly. Eugene O'Neill was born into the theater. His father, James O'Neill, was a famous 19th century touring actor, whose most famous role was that of the Count of Monte Cristo. His mother, Ella, accompanied her husband as he toured across the country, settling down only briefly for the birth of their sons, James and Eugene.
Ah, now that I can see what you mean, I'm starting to make some sense of this.
Anyhow, as a child, O'Neill was raised immersed in religion. His father, an Irish Catholic, and his mother, who practiced a sort of mystical piety, were often in conflict. This fact may account for the struggle with God and religion that often characterizes O'Neill's plays.
No! Let me... I must now experience what it feels like to be this Eugene O'Neill character. I shall now become Eugene O'Neill.